don't know who needs to hear this, but you are now realizing that holding a lot of power comes with a lot of people wanting to come at you from different spaces, places, and situations for absolutely no reason. And everybody craves power. Everybody craves favor. Everybody craves wanting to be known, wanting to be heard. Nobody wants to deal with what comes with that, okay? And a lot of times when you are a powerful, wise individual, people get upset when they can't tell you who you are. People get upset when they can't tell you how to be and how to navigate, because you are already sure about your position in life. You're already sure about where you're going. You're already sure about your goals. And you're just like, look, I am very headstrong. You kind of got your head on straight. And people who feel like they have to dictate everything people do around them, especially people they don't even know, you feel me? They feel like that people have to follow like this blueprint of what the fuck they say in this guideline. And it's like, in this season, you're realizing when you experience people like this, it's because you're powerful. You are already knowing of where you're going, who God created you to be, what you're supposed to be doing, and you're pretty firm when it comes to that, like anybody would be with their goals, and you are realizing that having a lot of power comes with people who are going to try to come in your space and dictate everything you do and say, even when you're making a difference in what you're doing and you're saying and you're setting an example. A lot of times you could be doing your thing on track, doing numbers, doing it big, and people will still try to minimize that because they're not understanding your path and your goals, and that's fine too. And we were watching this one Pablo Escobar movie with my boyfriend. It's so funny. He's got me addicted on this Netflix show. And Pablo Escobar started like pretty much going on an ego trip when he couldn't control other powerful people that were just like him. And this led to him, like hurting people, because he could not control them. They were so wise, they were so powerful. You couldn't tell them to just be quiet and they'd be quiet, So then this movie, he felt like he had to eliminate them in order to be successful, because if these people were still alive, the things they were doing wouldn't have panned out the way it would have panned out, because he needed them gone. They were so powerful, he needed them gone. And I feel like that was significant. Me watching the movie and getting this message at the same time was significant. There's a lot of people in your life that see how wise you are. They see how powerful you are. They see the impact you make on other people. And they feel the need to shut that down and dictate that because they want to be the only one doing it that way. You get what I'm saying? Like, they want to be the only ones that are the most powerful. And when you're around, you're a powerful ass individual. Like, the room feels the shift in the energy when you walk in. Like, they can feel the shift, the demeanor change of other people around, because they see you and they're like, whoa. Like, energetically, people feel you when you're around, and that's a powerful thing. It's not people intimidated by you. It's not people that are scared of you, but it's the energy that you embody that moves the room when you walk into it, no matter how you come or present yourself, just because of who you are and what you are. This is going to intimidate a lot of people on your walk in life, especially when you're walking with Jesus Christ and doing whatever you got to be doing and you're doing it the right way. This is going to intimidate a lot of people who feel like they have to shut you up or they have to put you in your place. Because you reach a point where you're so wise that you're willing to learn more and more in every day. And because you have this mindset, you become like it's like the gift that keeps on giving when it comes to wisdom. And a lot of people can't grasp that and admire that without wanting to be that and the only example of that, and having to eliminate the other party that is like that. You get what I'm saying? And that's where the Pablo Escobar movie came into play. Pablo Escobar was a powerful individual, but when dealing with other powerful individuals, he didn't want to play fair. He wanted to, be the most powerful, but without doing it the right way, And I feel like that was a prime example of, in life, you have to do things the right way, and it's okay to want to be the most powerful, But when you carry a lot of wisdom, you have to understand there's going to be other people who don't want to play fair, and that's where intelligence and street smarts has to come into play, because you're wise, you know what you're doing, you know how you do it, and that's going to intimidate a lot of the oppositions out here. But it does say in the Bible, the weapons will form, but they may not prosper. It will not prosper. So, just keep that in and don't let that scare you. But in this season, there's a lot of powerful individuals out there who have people intimidated by them because you hold a lot of wisdom and you're the gift that keeps on giving, but you're not egotistical in the gift that keeps on giving. You can learn, you're intelligent, you're wise beyond your years, but that there's more that you can keep on learning, and you want to get in tune with that. And that is a beautiful thing. But this is why people are intimidated by you in the season, because baby, your energy moves the rooms before your mouth does, before you do physically. And that's a beautiful, powerful thing. So you keep on shining, baby. I love that for you.